of a king whose sins seemed beyond forgiveness. He sacrificed his own son in the fire, practiced sorcery, consulted the dead, and led the entire nation of Judah away from God. His name was Manasseh. Manasseh had witnessed God's power with his own eyes. His father Hezekiah prayed, and in a single night 185,000 Assyrian soldiers were struck down. Yet Manasseh still chose rebellion. He filled Jerusalem with idols, and for 55 years led the people away from the ways of God. Again and again God sent warnings, but Manasseh refused to listen. Then the day of judgment came. God declared that he would wipe Jerusalem clean like a dish that is washed and turned upside down. The Assyrian army captured Manasseh, put a hook in his nose, bound him with bronze chains, and dragged him to Babylon. The king who once sat on a throne was now a prisoner. But in the prison of Babylon, something changed. Manasseh was broken. He laid aside his pride and desperately begged God for mercy. And then this story took a turn no one expected. God heard his prayer. 2 Chronicles tells us that God forgave him, brought him back from Babylon, and restored him to his throne. Think about that. The man who spent most of his life doing evil was forgiven when he truly humbled himself and repented before God. The message is powerful. No matter how far a person has fallen, genuine repentance can open the door to God's mercy. Manasseh's story reminds us that God's grace is greater than our past when we sincerely turn back to him.